Alright, so I feel like I owe everyone an explanation for what I'm doing in life, where I'm at. Yeah, I moved to Coral Springs, Florida with my girlfriend, and the honest reasoning for that is that I couldn't stay sober in Chicago. Ever since I've been like 15 years old, drugs and alcohol has been like a major problem in my life. It's only gotten worse as I've gotten older. Like I'm not gonna get into specifics of exactly what it is, but like with alcohol, I want to get drunk until I black out. With drugs, I want to do them until I overdose. That's how my brain works. That's what my personality is. Like I want to get as fucked up as possible, as fast as possible, and it's caused me nothing but problems in life. Like of course, like I started drinking and doing drugs because at one time it was fun, but like towards the end, even like the past fucking 10 years of my life, it stopped being fun, and it just became like a coping mechanism and how I dealt with my problems and like what I thought was like normal to like wake up every morning and get fucked up before even getting out of bed and like having to do something to like get through the day. Like that's how I lived my life for so fucking long. And I'm not doing that anymore, like I'm 100% sober, coming up on 30 days on Tuesday, which 30 days really isn't shit compared to like the fucking spectrum I've been getting high and drunk for. I've been doing this shit for 15 fucking years. But, it's a start, and, like, it's better than 0 days clean. So, I'm doing what I need to do right now to fucking live life, and, like, I guess that's what I'm relearning how to do now, is how to fucking be an adult and live a normal life, Like... Fucking like I go to fucking recovery meetings like NAAA, getting a sponsor, like working 12 steps and shit. Like stuff like I never wanted to do. Stuff that like I thought that stuff I wrote off thought was fucking stupid and retarded. But like like I've learned like I need to relinquish control of my life because like my best thinking, I end up getting fucked up and get myself in trouble and. Like being in recovery is my only option for fucking staying alive. Like, dude, like, past few years have been fucking bad. Like, I've had a lot of overdoses, a lot of close calls with death, a lot of ambulance rides, a lot of waking up in the hospital, and just like shit that like a normal adult should be doing in life. And like, like that's the explanation for my disappearance from not being in videos for past fucking 6 months, or sporadically appearing in a couple and then disappearing again. It's because I was consistently getting fucked up. It's either I was too fucked up to be in a video or like I was too fucking sick to care. It was one or the other. There is no in between. And like I don't have to live that way anymore, and I don't plan on going back. Like when the channel first started, I was actually for the most part sober. Like I was smoking a little bit of weed, but it was strictly that's all I was doing. Like I wasn't drinking or doing like any like quote unquote real drugs. Like I don't really consider weed a drug. I'm not smoking weed at all right now, but like I really feel like smoking weed's really not gonna hurt you in life. It's not gonna help you, but like it's really not gonna hurt you. But anyways, like I did that for like about 18 months. Like when the channel first started, I was completely, not completely sober, but sober-ish. And the channel saw some success right away. Like it pretty much took off as soon as like we started putting in effort into it, and that was awesome. Like that kind of kept me on the right path for a while. And then like after like a good year and a half of doing this, of fucking making videos all the time, and like once a bit of money started to come in through the channel, and I got in my head that I could go out and use just one time. And then that one time just turned into a fucking 14-month stretch of just getting high every day, spending every fucking dollar I ever made on drugs and alcohol. More than every dollar I made, fucking beg, borrow, steal, do whatever I had to do to get my next one. And like, it was never just one. Like, one was too many, 1,000 was never enough. Like, I had to have like as much as fucking possible, and that's kind of how I've always been in life. Like ever since I was a little kid, like anything I could have quantity of, I had to have as much of it as physically possible. Like it started out with like something stupid like fucking stickers when I was a little kid, and then it was like action figures like Teenage Turtles, Power Rangers, and then when I got a bit older, like it became video games. Like I grew this obsession with video games. I'd have more video games than all my friends or anyone else in the neighborhood. And then like, you know, as I got in my teens, that progressed into drugs, progressed into selling drugs, drinking alcohol, just living a fucked up lifestyle. And like for so long, like I thought that's what was cool. Or at least in my teenage years, and then when I got in my 20s, that just became my normal. That was just, well, this is how I live life. Like, you know, for so long I thought like I was different. Like I could like successfully get high and drink all the time, and like could make it work because like I'm a fucking hippie, and like that's what hippies do. And like it's not like the majority of the world does not get fucked up. Hardly ever. Like most people are generally sober by nature, and like that was just not something I was able to wrap my head around at that time. But you know, like this past 30 days has been really fucking awesome. Like me and my girlfriend are closer than we've ever been. You know, we're both completely sober right now, and this is just a better way for me to live life. Like I feel things again, you know, like when you're getting high and drunk all the time, like you don't fucking feel anything. You're just comfortably numb all the time, you know, quote Pink Floyd or whatever, but like that's how it feels. And to get your feelings back, you know, that's like the best and the worst part of recovery. But like it feels good to be human again. And I don't know, like I'm kind of fucking rambling here. But like I just kind of wanted to like explain where I'm coming from and what I'm doing, because like I see all the comments on the YouTube videos like, where's Dave, what's Dave doing? And you know, I see the shitty ones too, like, oh, Dave died of an OD or fucking whatever, just stupid shit. I mean, you can call me what you want, you know, fucking call me a drug addict, a junkie, a drunk, whatever. Like I've been called a million things worse, and I've been called it a million times before. Like it doesn't affect me, you know. You know, I'm not even making this video for myself. Like, yeah, I'm explaining myself, but like I also feel like maybe putting this out there could help someone that is suffering from what is an actual disease. Addiction is a disease because, you know, us addicts, we suffer from this phenomenon known as craving. Like, we do a drug or alcohol, next morning we wake up, like our brain wants more and more and more. And the normal person doesn't go through that. And it's a fucking struggle, you know, like this is something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. And I'm prepared to do that. But there's things I need to do to make sure that the addiction part doesn't win over. You know, like I have to go to recovery meetings all the time. Like I have to talk to the sponsor. I have to do the 12 steps. You know, like I don't necessarily want to do that stuff, but like that's what I need to do to stay on the right path, the straight and narrow. And like that's the road I want to go. Like I know like if I like stay on this road, like good things are gonna happen. You know, like fucking amazing things happen to addicts that turn their lives around. It's just how it works. And like, you know, like I want good things in life. Like I want to be successful. I want to be able to support my girlfriend. You know, like us get married one day, have kids, white picket fence, house. You know, the fucking American dream. Like I want that. Like who doesn't? You know, but like. You know, doing drugs and alcohol every day sure as fuck isn't gonna get me there. Believe me, I tried. I tried really hard. And, you know, like, my best capabilities with that landed me here in Florida, you know, like, I don't know. This is just where I need to be right now. I'm not saying I'll never return to Chicago. If I do, it's not gonna be for a while. And, I'm not leaving YouTube, by the way, like, not leaving D-Dave either. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna be appearing in videos with D and Tom, you know, I'm gonna be having to do my own thing, but, like, yeah, I do plan on releasing my own content and stuff, so, you know, don't unsub from the channel or whatever, and, I'll eventually, like, go into more detail about all this shit and put it on D-Dave, put it on the main channel at one point, you know, so I'm really trying not to get into too much specifics here, because I wanted to save the juicy parts for the main channel or whatever, but shit, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to explain how I work as a person, I guess, and like what I'm doing, but You know, like I'm in a good place right now. I feel like I'm on the right road, and I'm just gonna stay on that road. So you know, thank you to everyone that supported me. That's, you know, like all the fans. It's been fucking awesome. You know, like doing this whole YouTube thing has been like one of the greatest gifts I've been ever given in life. You know, like seeing like a channel like actually take off. You know, like having fans message me, like being stopped in the streets by people. Like that's been fucking incredible. And I don't want to throw that away. And that's exactly what I've been doing for almost the past years, just throwing all that shit away. And you know, like maybe it's too late to turn it around, but I'm gonna try. So you know, like I said, I'm just gonna be doing what I need to do, and I know what those things are today. I'm gonna continue doing them. But yeah, like I'm rambling here, just kind of going in circles. But that's about it for now. So thanks, guys.